I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network. You can find setup instructions in the help section of your Alexa app.
Hi, if you can hear that, that was Alexa. I'm not sure what triggered her because I didn't say anything. Anyway, welcome. Hi. Welcome to What's New and Coming Up with Lipedema. It's me today. Leslyn is teaching a new group of lymphedema therapists. So she's in the midst of a class, and Siobhan had some work commitments. So here I am, and I'm here to chat a bit about really what's coming up is we have a coaching special interest group. But since I'm here, I want to talk about the power of connection. I had friends of mine came today for lunch. Uh, really, we just had a wonderful couple of few hours. They have been friends of mine for over 40 years, and they live in Denmark. They live in right outside of Copenhagen. And when I was going to Europe a lot, when I was making the documentary film, I would always to the best. Oh, hi, Auntie Meg. Thank you. Hi, Sue. Let me know you're here if you want to put your name and where you're coming in from in the chat. Anyway, Copenhagen. So I knew them here in the U.S. He and I worked together over 40 years ago, and she actually worked for us for a while. She was our events director for one of the events that we put on. And anyway, so when I would go to Europe, I would, stop in Copenhagen somehow. I don't know. I would meander around. Somehow I would get to Copenhagen and then I would hang out with them for a while. And I haven't been to Europe in a number of years. I think we were figuring out that the last time I was in Europe was maybe 2017. Could have been 18, but it was a few years ago, definitely before the pandemic. So anyway, it was so wonderful to see them. And I was brought to this very humble and grateful place about the power of connection. There are certain people where you can just pick up the conversation as if it never stopped. You just pick it up from where you left off. No matter how many years, no matter what's happened in between, you can just feel the mutual support. And I was thinking about it because last night we had a webinar for our upcoming, what we call CSIGs. CSIGs are coaching special interest groups. Hi, Marcia. Good to see you. And Sue, you're from PA. Welcome. And so, what was stunning to me about the group last night is how many old timers were there, people who've been to so many of our webinars as we've developed and grown over the years, and the depth and level of the questions, of the exploration. We were talking about detoxify. I never know what to say. Detoxification, or how to detoxify. Hi, Marilee. Good to see you. It's been at the center of the conversations I've been having lately is this thing about detoxification. Um, you might or might not know if you've been around, I've talked about it, but I'm having very significant central lymphatic issues. Long story, I flew in 2022, ended up getting off the plane and totally blowing up. I still am. I'm still incredibly swollen. This is after a couple of years of real working hard and finding different solutions and doing the big six every day, which is a kind of self MLD. And anyway, a lot of different things and 2 surgeries. I'm still in the process of meandering and finding solutions. At the core of it is toxins. The lymphatic system builds up toxins. That's what it's supposed to do. Um, oh, thanks, Sue. Sue says last night's preview session was really good, and yes, it's so great to have friends like I'm talking about because we all have them. And so anyway, I want to go back to the things about toxicity. And I keep looking, how do I detox? Lemon and water is always one of my favorites. Ginger and turmeric. In fact, I think I'll have some right after this. I buy these bottles of ginger tonic, ginger juice with lemon and a little bit of pepper is in it. So it's a detoxing agent, if you will. So anyway, Carrie Reedy is going to be teaching the CSIG. I cleared out my calendar. I decided I'm just going to take it because I so want to know what's important and what I can do to help the detoxification process. So I want to let you guys know about it. Let me see if I can find something. There's usually, okay, this says the intro. Okay, that already happened. That was last night. Okay, let me find. Oh, I know. Here's the link. I'll make it easy. Oops. Okay, here's the link. Here's the link. I think I said that already. Yep. Here's the link. Lipedema simplified.mykajabi.com/csig detox. That's not the right link. Let me get the right link. That'll get you there, but there's a link that I like using that is better and easier. Give me a second. And I'm picking it up. Here it is. I got it. I prefer to use the one that is, when the software we use on Kajabi has different ways, but here it is. learn.lipedema-simplified.org/csig-detox. Me too. Marcia says, I can't wait for the upcoming CSIG. I really need to work on decongestion. My head has been congested for almost 2 years. It's amazing. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. And I've been learning more and more about it. Um, yeah. Juanetta says this will be a great resource. Yeah, it really will be. Here, she says, detoxification is essential. This will be a great resource to accelerate your knowledge on this important topic because it's not just what we eat. It's it's the plastic that the water is in. It's the putting certain things in the microwave. It's all of the toxins and chemicals that are in the food that we buy. So we went through a lot of that. And so I'm thrilled about diving in because it's not just what we ingest, it's that there's so much already in our bodies. I know there is in my body. I have a ton. I don't know if it's a ton, but it certainly feels like it sometimes because I can feel the sludge, if you will, the sludge that the lymphatic fluid turns into um, when it's not flowing. And oh my God, try as hard as I can to drink water, and I need to drink more of it. But I've definitely been trying. So, oh, this is good. Juanetta says only glass and stainless steel for food storage. No aluminum or coated cookware. What do you guys use for you know, frying pans that are nonstick? So I have something that I use and it's supposedly good and it doesn't create toxins, but who knows? Anyway, take a look behind me. That is my lake. That is Greenwood Lake. And that is one of my views. I have 3 windows across the back of the living room. Oh my God. I just love, love, love the beauty of nature. Uh, and Sue says, I was horrified listening to Carrie talk about plastics last night. That was the final selling point for the Sea-Sig. You know, Sue, I was sold from the moment she started to talk to me about doing it. But I have to say that that's one of the reasons. Um, oh, now this is good. Who's this? Oh, wait. A very well seasoned cast iron frying pan. That's good to know. I have one of those. Cast iron. Oh, that's great. Hi, Marcia. Um, so, what can I tell you? Let me go to the page. This is what's new and coming up. And I want to take you to the page so I can go through some of the details with you. It's really strange being here without Leslyn and Siobhan. And Gail, too. I miss Gail. Okay. Okay, this should work if I go here now. You should just be seeing um, the page on the coaching special interest group. Pretty sure you are. So detox and rebalancing. I just want to go through the basics. You can go there yourself, but this is what I want to say. It's for 4 weeks and it is 2 nights a week. It's on Mondays and Thursdays. On Mondays, there'll be a teaching module where we'll be learning something. And then on Thursdays, it's an actual coaching session. And all of the sessions are between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we tried to come up with a time that would work for a number of time zones. And it talks about the 6 essential lessons you'll learn. We went over those last night. I'll let you go over them yourself. It's all about detoxing and rebalancing. You can read some of other people. Oh yes, so this is what I wanted. So 4 online classes, weekly live sessions with our expert coaches, 4 group coaching with discussion. So you'll always be able to ask your questions and engage in a discussion with the group. Access to replays for 6 months. Customized resources. There's usually worksheets and pages and info. And of course, we'll have our private community. We're going to use WhatsApp. Someone in the group suggested it. So we're going to give WhatsApp a try and see how that works. So it starts on Monday. It's a 4-week program and it goes till November 21st, which is the Thursday 4 weeks later. And the cost is $297. You can register there. But I want to say, when we look at weight loss, there are so many contributing factors. And lipedema presents challenges. So on session 1, we'll look into the challenges of weight loss with lipedema. Session 2, how do detoxing and weight loss fit in together? What are the risks and what are the rewards? And then session 3 is detox pathways explained. Carrie went over this with me and I'm like, oh my God, you're brilliant. There's the mobilization of the toxins, the actual process of detoxification, and the excretion. How do you get rid of it in your body? And then the final session is practical detox strategies for real results ongoingly beyond the class. And of course, the coaching session. Carrie is brilliant. She's just brilliant. I have been impressed with her and her work. Now I should have stopped sharing. Yes, that worked. Okay, I'm going to look at the comments. Mel, I'm unclear. The meeting was last night. If you missed it and you want to see the replay, send an email to support@lipedemasimplified.org and just say that you asked me about it and I said that you could. Usually it's just for people who wait, I'm lost. It's just for people who had already registered, and they'll get it. They're working on it now, so it should be ready and hopefully out soon. I'm just typing in. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sagar. Hi, Rebecca from New Zealand. Yeah, Juanetta says Carrie is knowledgeable, practical, and really cares about this community. That is very, very, very true. And more, okay, so that's where you can email for any direct information. So on Monday, we're going to be diving in. And again, I'm just thrilled because I feel like detoxing is the name of the game. It certainly is for me and for what I've been dealing with. And so I'm like, yep, let's do it. And just to give you a heads up, we haven't picked a date yet, but we usually do some kind of special interest group around the holidays for helping everyone get through the holidays, because the holidays can be wonderful and they can be challenging, and you know yeah, they can be challenging. So we are going to do something a little different this year, because we're doing this detoxing, and we decided to give it more time than we usually give. The CSIGs are usually 3 weeks. We're giving this 4 weeks. I think because there's so much material to cover. So in early December, we're going to have some like day. It won't be a full day. It'll be like half a day. Rest and renewal. So we'll be talking about the body. We're going to have Nina Manelson come, who does body peace. We talked to Cindy, and she's going to be doing some yoga with us. So we'll be bringing more direct information as soon as we get everything set up, but it's coming up. And whatever else you're doing this weekend, we're at there. We did not write a detox book, though I think that someone recommended one. Sue. Oh my God. Sugar. I haven't even, I won't even go close to sugar. Sue says support during the holidays would be great, as minimal exposure to sugar flares up my whole body. Yeah, I can't even speak the name sugar without it disturbing things. So yeah, so we'll have some kind of support structure over the holidays. I'm thinking we'll have a half a day together, and then we'll put in a few coaching sessions. At least that's what yeah. So we don't have a new book on detoxing, though I think it's a good idea to write one. So I'll put that on the list. We do have a book that's coming out on surgery, on lipedema reduction surgery. We're working on finishing it up now. We just got all the ISBN stuff straightened out. So that's coming up. All right. I think it's been an amazing week. I'm certainly glad we're at Friday. I am doing 2 class sessions with Dr. Perry Nicholson over the weekend, one on breathing and one on the gut. And he does everything connected to the lymphatic system. So amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think that's it. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, weekend, wherever you are. Please do come back. And if we can help in any way, remember you can always reach us at support. Let me see. Support at lipedema-simplified.org. You can always reach either me or Isla through there. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. And thank you so much for joining me. And ciao.